She learned how to stay quiet the night she realized her tears no longer surprise him. The room was dark, but not peaceful. A small yellow bulb flickered above the kitchen sink. He stood there, scrolling on his phone, his face calm, distant, like she was furniture he had memorized long ago. She wanted to say something. Anything. One word could have saved that moment. But silence felt safer than begging to be seen. That was how her story learned to breathe, in quiet. Her name was Ariba. She was not the kind of woman who loved loudly. She loved carefully. She noticed small things. The way he liked his tea slightly bitter. The way he rubbed his forehead when tired. The way he stopped smiling when he thought no one was watching. She met Samir in a place full of noise, a crowded bus stop on a rainy evening. He offered her half an umbrella and an awkward smile. She laughed. It felt simple then, light, like life was finally being kind. Samir was warm in the beginning. He listened. He asked questions. He remembered her stories. When she spoke, he leaned in, as if her words mattered. That was all she ever wanted. They didn't fall in love fast. They fell in love slowly. Through late night calls, through shared silences, through dreams spoken softly, like promises whispered to the future. When he asked her to stay forever, she believed him. Marriage changed the temperature of everything. Not suddenly, not violently, just slowly. Samir didn't stop loving her. He stopped showing it. He came home tired. He spoke less. His phone became louder than her voice. His silences became longer than their conversations. Ariba tried to understand. She told herself love has seasons. This must be winter. She waited for spring. She waited while cooking his favorite meals that went untouched. She waited while sitting beside him on the couch, her hand inches from his, untouched. She waited while his laughter existed only outside the house. She never accused him, never shouted, never demanded. She stayed silent, not because she was weak, but because every time she tried to speak, she felt herself disappearing. There were moments she almost broke. Like the night she waited awake until raat ke 2 baje, her phone in her hand, heart racing with fear. When he finally walked in, he didn't apologize. He didn't explain. He said, "You worry too much," and walked past her. Her chest felt heavy, not with anger, but with realization. She stopped asking questions after that. Because answers hurt more than doubt. Samir wasn't cruel. That was the hardest part. He never raised his voice. He never insulted her. He never cheated openly. He simply stopped choosing her. And that kind of pain is quiet, invisible, lonely. Ariba learned to smile in front of others. Learned to say, "We're fine." Learned to swallow words before they reached her lips. She cried silently in the bathroom so he wouldn't feel uncomfortable. She erased parts of herself to keep peace. She thought love meant endurance. One evening, she overheard him laughing on the phone in the balcony. It wasn't what he said. It was how he said it. That warmth, that attention, that version of him she hadn't seen in years. Her heart didn't break loudly. It cracked quietly. She went to bed early that night. Turned her face to the wall. Let the pillow absorb her tears. He came to bed later. Didn't notice. Days passed. Then months. She became invisible in her own home. But invisibility has weight. And one day, it became too heavy. It happened on a normal afternoon. She was folding laundry. Samir walked in, distracted, phone in hand. She looked at him and realized something terrifying. She still loved him, and that love was killing her. That night, she sat at the edge of the bed while he slept. She watched his face, the familiar lines, the calm breathing. She remembered the boy who shared an umbrella with her. The man who once held her hand like it was fragile. She didn't hate him. She just couldn't survive him anymore. She packed quietly, not much, clothes, a book, her dignity. She left a note, not angry, not dramatic, just honest. "I stayed silent for a long time, hoping you would hear me without words. But loving you started hurting more than leaving. So I'm choosing myself, not because I stopped loving you, but because I forgot how to love me." Samir read the note alone. The house felt louder without her silence. For the first time, he noticed how empty everything felt. But realization comes late when someone has already bled quietly for too long. Ariba didn't find happiness immediately. She found peace. And sometimes, peace is the bravest ending of all. Because the strongest people don't always fight. Sometimes, they simply walk away before love destroys them completely. And somewhere, in a quiet room, a man finally understood, silence isn't always weakness. Sometimes, it's the sound of a heart breaking so slowly that no one hears it until it's